you've obviously, you started at NPCI in India, but you've then been in Toronto at Fairfax and then many other countries. What has been your experience on, for the fintechs who are in the room, who are building, what sort of principles they should see or observe to actually create solutions which are futuristic, but also addressing some of these credit gaps?
First of all, thank you, Neetu, for the question, and great to be on this panel with some of the esteemed members. I also want to thank GFF. I also want to thank NPCI, which is a very great partner, and the team out there of the CEO Dilip, Ritesh, and Kishan. So thank you for being absolutely great partners with Fairfax. Fairfax Financial, for some of you who may not know us, we are headquartered out of Canada. Our founder, chairman and CEO, Prem Vatsa, is called the Warren Buffett of Canada, and a lot of you may have heard his name. We are a top insurance company in the world in PNC, but we also are an investment company, and we have a lot of investments in India. So some of the key ones are GoDigit is one of our investment company, Bangalore Airport, CSB Bank, and we have Amit Madan here, Thomas Cook. So these are some household names, which we leverage and have. But also globally, we have invested across the world, and one of the key markets is the Hellenic region, where we own. We are the largest shareholder in Eurobank, which is the largest bank in Greece and Cyprus, Bulgaria, and Luxembourg, and London. So that's just kind of a background out there. To your question, Neetu, I like to think about what would Savita in your report would want the fintechs to deliver on. And I think going with Savita as the S, I think there are 3 S's which I would like to add, which Savita would like. One is speed, Sahuliyat, and safety. So speed, Sahuliyat, and safety is what Savita would want from the fintechs. And let me give you an example, because 2009, I was involved when I was the MD of with Accenture in India, with NPCI architecting. During that time, Nandan sir, Dr. Dilip Hota, Dilip Asbe had just joined as the CTO. We were there. So we were the people who architected, and nobody realized what would UPI be today. And I think 2020 was the turning point, where there were about 2 billion transactions in a year happening. Now, COVID was the catalyst, but what NPCI UPI offered was exactly the 3 S's: speed, Sahuliyat, and security. And basically, till 2024, we had close to 16 billion transactions a month. And I think if you take a page out from that history book, that's what the fintechs need to do. And I think the digital real-time rails was something which NPCI has laid as the infrastructure. I think the next wave, which will accelerate this growth, and this is where when I met Prime Minister Modi ji when he was in Cyprus, the Hellenic region or the Greeks gave us democracy. And I told Prime Minister Modi ji that you gave us digital democracy. So we got the democracy from Greeks, but now we are taking and giving the digital democracy to the world. And he smiled. And I truly believe that India, with 50% of the digital payments happening out here, but we need to get access into capital. And if you look at today, top 10 companies in America have 40% of S&P market capitalization. Top 10 companies have 40% of market capitalization. This is never happened. This is only because of leveraging the agentic AI and the AI boom. So you have access to capital, and now we need to leverage and get agentic AI, and the second wave will be tokenization. Because if you look at in India, where land itself is the largest asset for people, if you can tokenize the land bank and give credit against that, secure credit, right? That is something which will accelerate what COVID helped us do. So I think we are at the cusp of it. I know we have partnership with SBI. Thomas Cook is working on agentic AI. Eurobank, which is in Greece, we are working along with a company called Voicing AI, which is a silicon-based company, but has its base in Bangalore, on agentic AI and also on tokenization, including art. because a lot of art is available. So tokenization of art and land, that will unlock the value. So as I mentioned, is what would Savita want is speed, sahuliyat, security, and digital democracy in action is the mantra.
Very helpful. I'm actually going to